Alright everyone, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here on Highway 29 through the northern part of the Napa Valley. So this video mainly focuses on the more rural parts of the northern Napa Valley from Yountville all the way up toward Calistoga, where we ended the video near the Old Faithful Geyser of California. This video, of course, is part 2 of a 2-part series featuring Highway 29 through the Napa Valley. You guys can, of course, watch part 1, which featured the drive from basically where American Canyon is all the way up toward Yountville, just past the city of Napa, of course, with the video mainly focusing on the city of Napa itself. So I mentioned in the last video that I've never really been to this part of California despite living within 2 hours of it. In fact, Napa County was the last county I had yet to visit in California. And this drive is incredibly scenic. I was not expecting it to be as scenic as it was, especially up here in the northern part of the valley once you get past St. Helena and make your way up toward Calistoga. And of course you have the beautiful views of Mount St. Helena in the distance once you reach the end of the road there where you start heading up into the mountains on Highway 29. So this video was filmed during Easter Sunday of 2023 and the traffic was actually pretty good. I'm not too sure how this road gets during like busy weekends and other holidays and stuff like that, because I imagine this road can get pretty busy like during peak summer season and everything like that, when people are coming up here to go to the wineries and all the tours and stuff like that here in the Napa Valley. And you guys can check out my video on the Old Faithful Geyser of California. Of course, that's why we were driving this road in the first place, because that was our destination for the day, as we were driving all the way up to the northern end of the valley to check out the Old Faithful Geyser, because that's something we always wanted to see. I've never been to this area of California, so it was really cool to see it for the first time. And me and my grandpa for sure had a good time checking out the geyser and then just having lunch back here in St. Helena. It was overall a very good day. If you guys have any other recommendations for me to check out here in the Napa Valley, whether it's just going on a drive or just like places to check out and film content for this channel, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And of course, if you guys have any recommendations for any of the vineyards or wineries to check out here in the Napa Valley, I would love to hear about it as well. Me personally, I'm not much of a wine person. I've tried a few wines here and there, but I just can't really get a taste for wine, to be perfectly honest with you. But I understand that's the main attraction of things to do here in the Napa Valley, of course. So if you guys want to leave recommendations, of course, for other people to check out in the comments, I would really appreciate it, because I'm sure there's people that will click on this video looking for those types of recommendations from other people. So yeah, I would really love to drive the rest of Highway 29 in the future. I have not been on the stretch of Highway 29 north of Calistoga to the southern end of Clear Lake. I've actually been on the very northern section of Highway 29 from where Highway 175 drops down there on the western shore of Clear Lake all the way up to the town of Upper Lake. But I'd really love to clinch Highway 29 there north of Calistoga as it winds its way around Mount St. Helena and then eventually ends up there in the Clear Lake area. It looks like a really nice drive and I'd love to clinch the road in the future. So let me know if you guys have been on that drive and if it's really nice, if there's any places to stop and check out along the way. I'd love to hear about it. Just let me know in the comments. Alright folks, it's time for plugs before we end off the video here. And the first thing I want to plug is of course my Patreon. If you join my Patreon, you can literally watch all my videos weeks, months, and sometimes even a full year in advance if you join the right tier. All the money that I make on there just goes right back to this YouTube channel. It just helps me travel more and make more of these types of videos, because I'm sure you guys know traveling's pretty expensive these days. So if you guys want to support me further beyond YouTube, that is a great way to do it. I have links to my Patreon down in the description. And another thing I have recently set up is Super Thanks, which is literally located to the right of where you would normally like one of my videos. What that basically is just a way for you guys to tip me out for each video going forward if you feel that I've earned it, of course. And all the money on there goes right back into this channel as well to help produce more of these types of videos and of course for travel expenses and other things like that. And with all that said folks, I really hope you enjoyed driving along with me here through the world famous Napa Valley. It was definitely a really fun experience and I definitely recommend driving this road even if you don't want to come for the wineries or anything like that. It's just a really beautiful drive. I really hope you all have an amazing day and take care everyone. Thank you so much for watching.